Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today, I want to talk to you about my new tool bag, my new Harbor Freight Hercules tool tote, 10-inch tool tote. And there's a reason why I'm talking to you today about this, doing a review on this bag. And because this bag that I feel that it's built better than some of the bags that we as skilled laborers buy for hundreds of dollars. Now, I know when you mention the name Harbor Freight, you think about disposable tools. You know, you use them a few times and it's no good anymore. And I don't know how long this bag will last me. I guess it depends on how, as long as you're not throwing it off buildings and being that destructive with it, I think it'll last a long time. But anyway, this is a 10-inch tool tote, heavy-duty, durable stitching, extra large compartment with 22 pockets, padded shoulder strap, reinforced steel carry handle, and super tough tear-resistant fabric. Legendary performance. Anyway, this is it on the back. They say tear resistance fabric. Well, that's one thing. But, when you buy these tool bags, after you have your tools pointed down, mainly screwdrivers or needle nose pliers or what have you, pointed down. Sometimes, most times, they tear underneath here. They tear underneath here, but they say tear resistant fabric. So, what I want to tell you about this tool, this is a tool bag that I just recently purchased to replace another tool bag that I had. So what I keep, the tools that you see inside this tool bag, I'm sure I've done a review on most of them, but this tool bag is dedicated to all of my specialty tools. And what I mean by specialty electrical tools is, like, for example, these needle nose pliers. These strippers, Romex strippers with the bent handle right here, with the bent tip on it. I don't use this all the time, so they go in this bag. Like this Buchanan cripper right here. I use this a lot, but still, I keep it in this bag designated for such a thing. These crimpers right here, these Klein crimpers. I don't use these every day, but I dedicated this bag for them. So I know where they are. And if I had all of these tools sitting around in my other bag, it'd be too many tools, it'd be all bulky, and they'd be in the way, basically. So I dedicated a bag just for all my specialty tools, and I have a lot of them here. And like these screwdrivers right here, these are screw holding screwdrivers by Weha. If I ever need them, I know where they are. This bag it always stays in the truck. It don't follow me around, at least on my shoulder. I don't bring it with me. I just take what I need out of it if I need a specialty tool at that time, and I'll use it, and I make sure I put it right back. So this is my designated tool bag. But back to this tool bag right here. I tell you, I'm gonna take some of the tools. It comes with this strap, this shoulder strap, and I think it's a real good shoulder strap as far as the hooks and all. Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight is Harbor Freight, but I really think that they've been stepping up their game as far as their merchandise. Some of the manufacturers who's been advertising in Harbor Freight, they really been stepping up their game. Now, I'm still a Fluke man. I'm still a Klein man. I'm still, Ideal Industries and Greenlee and things like that. But I won't use a Harbor Freight clamp meter and going out, purchase one of those and things like that. I may buy a hammer or what have you, or maybe some screwdrivers, a beaded screwdriver or something like that, a demolition screwdriver from Harbor Freight, something that I don't mind damaging. But when I ran across this bag right here, this bag really caught my eye. And this bag, I really do believe, this bag will stand up against some of the Kleins that's out there. I even think it'll stand up with some of the Vito Pros out there. And I like Vito Pro. But Vito Pro would break the bank too. I have 2 Vito Pro bags and I love them. But, I have a TB4 and I like that bag. I don't have the room that it's small and compact. I like it. I'm not going to say anything bad about Vito Pro. I like it. I have the big one, the XL, the Tech XL. also. And that's one bag that I cannot carry around. It's just like stationary because I have my tools in it, and it's too heavy to carry. This tool tote right here, you know, and I also have a CLC open tote bag with about 21 pockets on it, and you know, and that bag I had it for a long time, but it's tearing at the bottom where the screwdrivers and all in the pockets. Now, this bag right here, I don't know, it's too soon to tell, but at the moment, this bag right here, it really feels good. It's sturdy. I'm going to take my tools out, and I want you guys to, I'm going to show you how I look in the inside. These tools, I know y'all saw them before. I'm sure I did a review on most of these tools here before. This is my my RJ45 crimpers and Datacom, my Romex cutters, for when, and they have the little bent tip for when you're going inside of the box. And the Romex, you want to cut the sheeting on top of it, and you want to stick inside the box. You want to strip it. That's what this is for. This is for Datacom as well. This is a crimper. Evidently it's broken. Okay, I thought it was broken. But this is also a crimper and cutter by Ideal. This is my Greenlee EMT cutter. This is my ferro crimp right here, and this is my rubber mallet. I use this instead of my Klein's or a hammer. If I'm putting up a panel, electrical panel box, metal box, I don't want to damage it and by scoring it all up or what have you, beating it up with a pair of pliers. I just use the tap on it, just tap it straight top and bottom if need be, or my boxes, you know, whatever. That's what that's for. Let me see. This is my Allen pack right here I use when I'm tightening up lugs inside of the panel, the mains. And this is my folding ruler. When I'm bending conduit, I use this. And my Buchanan grip, I already mentioned that. This is my bolt cutters right here by Cobalt. I very seldom use this, but I keep these. You never know when you might need it. And keep in mind, this is my specialty tool bag. So this is my tap right here, and this is my reamer, and this is my screwdriver for when you're doing recess lights, when you the little spring you want to pull down or whatever inside recess light. This is my DeWalt sheetrock knife. I think you all saw this before in one of my videos, but I'll just show you again for those who didn't. This is my DeWalt knife, specialty tool. These are my ferro connectors right here that I use for those things there. Okay, and this is more like a punch, but it's an awl, and you can make holes in plastic and what have you, you know, you need be, or you see, and it cuts just, but it's by hand. It's an awl. And this is my stubby Phillip. This is my stubby nut driver that works with this when you put in recess lights. This came as a pack, as a set right here, when you put in recess lights. These are my star bits right here, my specialty bits, you know, security bits or whatever. This is what and this is my Ideal. It looked like a bender, but this is a can opener from Ideal. Pop the top, but it's from Ideal. Also, this is my channel lock ratchet screwdriver. Ratchet screwdriver. This is my mirror right here. It lights up. Like I said, a lot of you probably saw this already, so I'm just going through it again for those who didn't. This is my scissors I keep with me. This is my cable cutters right here, coax cable cutters right here by Greenlee. This is my Klein. This is the new Kleins right here. Reason why I bought this, I have several pairs of strippers, but the reason why I bought this, because the size of wires that it cut. And some of my strippers don't have that, so I bought it just for that. This is my BX cutter. A lot of people call it Greenfield. My BX cutter right here. This is by Ideal. This is my Kleins right here, the wire strippers right here. And it's some real, like, that's what I'm doing, terminating inside of a control panel, and the little thin wire, and from a terminal board, what have you. This is my calculator, Electrical Pro calculator. I think even though we know size of wires and what have you, there are times when you have to run into this thing, right? I mean, you may need this, and I bought it for motor sizing and wire sizing for motor, so many amps. And sometimes you forget, man. You've been in the game so long, and you may know it, but at that moment you get a brain freeze and can't remember, and you don't have your book, you don't have your code book around, or your uglies book around. This thing will come in handy right here. This is my electrical calculator. Okay, this is another ferro crimper right here by Greenleaf. I remember when I first bought that, man, years ago. I paid almost $80 just for this thing here, but I really needed it. I was doing industrial work for a textile plant and I needed to purchase this thing right here. This is also by Greenleaf. This is a crimper, and specialty crimper. And this one, this is a cable cutter. Not a cable cutter, but it cuts the sheets from around the insulation from around the cable. It works like you push this up, you put the cable inside, you turn it around, and it cuts it, and you push that forward, and you pull it, so it makes a clean cut, the insulation around a circle, and when the line going straight down, so you just peel it right off. This is a good thing to have. This take out like broken incandescent light bulbs out of the socket. If you how many times you had a light bulb that's broken, a lot of times you could use needle nose pliers and open it up and take it out. But this was something especially made for that. I bought this years ago. I can't remember where I bought it from. I think I bought it, I just happened to run across it. It wasn't an electrical supply store or anything, but it was out of a magazine like Finger Hut or something like that. I just happened to see it, and I thought it was odd and something that I needed, so. But I had this years ago. This is a lock nut pliers right here, and this is by Klein, and this is years ago. Okay, this is, I pull staples or nails out with this when I'm running Romex. I'm doing residential, and I bought this from Walmart, and I think I paid about $7 for it. I didn't want to get a pair of Kleins that does the same thing as this. It cost me $40, so I just, let me get this. This is my, this is Weha. This is my screw holding screwdrivers. This is a number. This is a number 0 Phillip. This is a common, like a cabinet tip common. I want to say not a number 1, but like a common. Okay, this is a number 1 Phillip, and this. It's like a number 2 Phillip right here. This is number 2 Phillip, I believe. And these are this is my Klein tools ratchet crimpers right here. That's what that is. And this is my laser distant pointer. What it does, it takes measurements. You go instead, if you don't have somebody to hold your tape measure or so forth, well, you can use this. Put batteries in and shoot across the room, and it gives you the readout of that distance of measuring it. This is real handy to have, because most of the time electricians be working by themselves also, most of the time. So you need tools like that would take the place of having somebody else, and they're not there. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I just want to show you guys how this bag looks. This is the strap that goes with this bag, and it's not a bad strap either. It served the purpose. This doesn't feel cheap. I felt some thicker ones than this, but this is not bad at all. Okay, so now here's the bag. If you can see the inside, this is the bag, and this is how the bag looks. This is a nice bag. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets on the inside, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 pockets. This is how the bottom look. You know, you got these like these little, I don't know what you would call it, but anyway, this stops the bottom from sitting on the ground. This is really, and this bag itself is really firm. It's really, all of this is wire. This is like, it's strong wire that's holding the frame up. And it has a little weight to it also. Not real heavy, but I'm saying you could, it doesn't feel cheap at all, So, you know, I don't feel bad about walking up on a job site with this bag. You know, this is a real nice bag. And I only paid, I think I paid something like $26 for it. $26 from Harbor Freight. So, you know, I'm not promoting it, man. We're just talking tools here. And I just think if you guys, if you next time you're in Harbor Freight, you know, go check this out. Go check this tool bag out, man. This is a real nice tool bag. The model number is HB10-TOT. That's HB10-TOT. Hercules 10-inch tool tote. And I mean, from the way it feels and from the way it looks, they're spot on with everything what they're saying on here, on this tag right here. This is a really nice bag. This is a really nice bag. And so, you know, I'm glad that I found this. I don't have anything else in here. I'm glad that I found this bag, and I'm happy to share this bag with you guys. But man, go out there and check this bag out, and I don't think you will be disappointed at all. If this could be one of your little side bags that you have some tools sitting around that's overcrowding your main bag. You know, instead of going out there buying a Klein that you're going to pay $90 for just to throw some extra tools in, it's not worth it. This bag, you get more bang for the buck when you get this bag. I'm pleased with it, and that's just my opinion. But I'm almost sure if you see what I'm talking about and feel what I'm feeling right now, that you'll feel the same exact way, you know, about this bag. Well, and so with that being said, fellas, I want to thank you guys for stopping by my channel as always. If you liked this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. I have several more videos out there just talking tools, the tools that I have and that I own and that I use as an electrician. So like I say, just until next time, I'll tell you guys thank you. Peace out.